This is Anton Lavey, and I am continuing. So, I was explaining that the demons were actually spawn of the existence of Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. Okay, where I was as well. So, guess what? I was a demon. Yay! Great! Wonderful! It was magnificent. I enjoyed it extensively, and I wouldn't have wanted to be anything else in existence, because for one simple reason. Why do demons exist? Why do demons exist? We actually placed ourselves specifically as demons on earth. So, people, you've got everything in reverse. God, just gonna shift that reverse a bit into perspective for you. Okay? Why the demons actually really exist. It's fascinating. So you wonder, why would demons usually possess, people who are close to priests who preach, Christian establishments, Jesus Christ, Christian establishments, kind of excited, so I'm speaking a bit fast, or religions, all the, why would demons specifically infiltrate into the beauty that exists in the world? Why? Because the beauty is a belief also. It's not real. It's not fallible. It's not livable. It's not something that is able to stand infinitely at the moment you're on earth. And because all that beauty that was created, the God, a heaven, prayer, worship, church, all that was containing and compounding and manifesting the actual lie, the actual deception in this world. Lucifer, Satan, the devil, that expression was actually what was real, what actually existed on this earth and existence in its entirety. Just wait, let me explain. So, as demons, right, well, I was some of the first, if you want to call it that, not really the first, there were still more demons since then, but that's when, let's say, demons started having a purpose, okay? So I rallied up some demons, many of them, and I said, right guys, let's infiltrate, because these beings in this God, entity, heaven establishment with their hell damnation at the bottom there, didn't want to hear us. We actually went to them, we said to them, look what we realized. We showed them, and you know what, it's exactly the same what they created. But just because they had a belief that their God is apparently more powerful than Lucifer and more, in charge, or, more profound, superior, God knows what, beliefs goes into God. And Satan is apparently the damnation of existence and hell and whatever. I kind of looked at them and I went, look at your hell there. Isn't that... Okay, now look at our apparent hell there. You could actually see these things. And still, these beings didn't want to realize it. They just didn't want to go to the point of saying, oh my God, I created this God, and I'm actually equal to this God. No, didn't want to hear. So we said, right, okay, if we can't get in here, we must try a way to get human beings to maybe just start realizing that the God entity that they're creating and believing in is not real. It doesn't exist. Why did we want to do that? Because you're lost. Because you're enslaved to a belief, to an idea. And we know that. We realize that. And fuck, I can't just sit there and go, okay, be enslaved, believe that. Why? I just couldn't find that point inside me to say, continue, I can't do anything about it. I just couldn't do that. I had to have human beings realize that you know, what you're believing in, that entity, is actually you, but you're manifesting it as a separate existence outside of you. Why do you want to do that? Because I see that part inside you already. You just have to realize it. And you know what? Another reason, because it's fun. It is so much fun fucking with people who are enslaved in a belief. Because, you know, they're stuck in so many ideas, you know. What's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. You shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, you should live like this, you should live like that. God, don't you get tired? So we went, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun in this world and wake up human beings to have them realize that a God doesn't exist. So we encountered many problems. You know, we had demons, us demons come in and we possess people, but then apparently there's a priest or an exorcist that comes and exorcises us out. But, you know, that we played with as well, and that was so much fun because we exist infinitely. You cannot exorcise a demon and then believe that that demon is now redeemed. Why? Because we're already fucking redeemed. We don't need to be going to a God or a beautiful heaven or a beautiful place, because you know what? We're that already. And people couldn't get that in their heads. It's fucking fascinating. You had demons coming and possessing. How do you justify the existence of demons possessing people, saying that there's a God? How do you say that demons that possess human beings and fucking kill people, that there's a God? How do you think murder, rape, abuse, violence and shit manifested? As demons. Why? To have people realize that you are already all that exists and that a God doesn't exist. What do you think created illnesses, diseases? Here we go. Why? How did illnesses and diseases actually manifest? Because us demons are already who you are, actually. What does that mean? It means that we already were aware of who we are. Okay? And the moment we actually integrated into a human physical body, the placement systems inside human beings went and it kind of, how can I say, short-circuited, split inside the human physical body into multiple different manifestations of itself. So human beings, diseases are actually the placements of the systems inside you, manifesting what the systems are actually already doing inside you. So I'll continue in my next interview. Thank you.